Hey guys, Insomnia here with some more AFK Arena. Today we are back on the test server on the free-to-play account, and the brand new patch notes are up. That is right, 1.52. So let's get into what this patch is going to bring. Added the new Hypogean hero, Mortis the Insidious. So we are getting yet another hero, which I'm very, very glad. He is not a dimensional hero. I haven't heard anything about him. So it's going to be interesting because I haven't heard nothing. I haven't seen pictures. I haven't seen leaks. I haven't seen anything data mined about him, but there is a new hero coming. Added the new Union story, The Final Choice. I'm not sure if that's going to be between Silas and it's going to be between Isolde. We'll have to see exactly what that looks like with the new Union. The official Overlord crossover event season for the Abyssal Expedition is about to commence, meaning it is completely done. They made a comment about this a little bit earlier about the commitment to the crossover event running through December 31st. So I'm not sure if they're going to have something else prior, but if they're going to run another Abyssal Expedition, we don't have that much time left of the year. A new Misty Valley round will commence, which is good. Ton of loot in there. You do get a choice hero when you get to, I believe, chapter 30. You get to select a hero out of there, but you get red chest. You get a lot of rewards, tons and tons of full coins out of there. So make sure you're doing the Misty Valley. New adventure, the Temptatious Twisters to the Voyage of Wonder. So we got another voyage coming. I think we just had a brand new voyage pop up really soon, or recently. Added the adventure, the Howling Waste to the Trials of God, which that means a new artifact. Added a new support class artifact called the Tide Bearer, which can be acquired from the Trials of God, the Howling Wastes. So there it is, guys, a brand new one. We thought the next support artifact, or the next artifact, was going to be the Ranger artifact, but it is in fact the support class artifact. So we'll have that. A new game mode called the Dismal Maze has been added to the Arcane Labyrinth. We just did a video on this yesterday. We knew it was coming. There it is. The Dismal Maze has been added to the Arcane Labyrinth. That is going to be, I guess, pretty much the hard mode that becomes available after chapter 26. So it is kind of mid to late game chapter 26 to unlock that, and completing the normal labyrinth mode 30 times. So you do have to run the normal labyrinth 30 times. Players are able to engage in more difficult battles in return for greater quantity of rewards. It shall be available to play on 11/29. So what this means is, with the Dismal Maze coming up, you should be able to get more than enough Arcane Lab tokens, if that is what it gives, when you're running it through on a more difficult level, meaning that it is going to be easier to get both Ainz and Albedo out of there as well, which is very cool. A new version of the monthly and deluxe monthly card has arrived. By activating these two items, players are able to receive reward chests every day. Contents of the reward chest will be according to the player's VIP level. Remember, they just redid all of the Noble Societies. The changes were really good. The monthly cards are the $5 and the $15 card for diamonds. They've never changed those cards. It's always been the same. So it's going to be interesting to see if they just go ahead and increase the rewards for those monthly cards. Reduce the difficulty of enemies within chapter 31 to 36, which is good because we are in chapter 32 right now. Players can now climb up to 480 floors, each respective tower within the King's Tower. Players are now required to fight against multiple teams for the newly added floors. Wow. Wow, if they change the faction towers to have multiple teams. So essentially you're going to have like 10 Mauler heroes when you're getting past floor 480 for the Mauler Tower. That's going to be crazy. Heroes within the Arena of Trial will now uniformly equip level 30 signature items and possess 9 pieces of mythic furniture. Very cool. Remember, they were all basic heroes that we got in the Arena of Trials. It was just a very, very basic. So now we can really see the power of the hero that we're looking at. Optimize the logic. Added a new perk type for level 8 and above that grants certain bonus battles within the Misty Valley. So if you are VIP 8 or higher, the Misty Valley is going to give certain battle bonuses. I'm not sure if that's going to be loot, but it might just be a way to make it a little bit easier. Optimize the ability description of Relic Dura's Eye so it is more consistent with the actual effect. Abyssal Expedition. So we knew changes were coming. A lot of people didn't like the double-sided map, especially having to build specific heroes on the double-sided map depending on where you're placed. So before entering the map, players will be able to choose which side of the map they want to start on. Once a particular side is selected by 35 players, the side will no longer be available for selection. So unfortunately, if you're not on the side that you want, whether it is the caster side or whether it is the ranger side, you might not have a choice if you're not one of the first players to go ahead and enter the map and choose where you want to go. Within the Vault of Time, players can now view which tiles are linked to the allies tiles by opening the map. Link tiles are called linked, which is good. You could not tell like where a link was broke or where things were linked before, which is good. Added a new resting period that occurs after a player occupies a tile. During the rested period, other militia members will not be able to attack any tiles that are adjacent to recently occupied tiles. Wow, that is big. Remember, so if you're pushing to a tile, what was happening a lot of times, you were pushing to a tile in the Abyssal Expedition. You finally got to that tile, that city 1, that city 2, and then another player just attacked it. Now it says another player is attacking the city. You cannot take that tile. Now it's going to add a resting period. So essentially, if you get there first, you're going to have the first crack at it, really addressing the leapfrog or the tile ceiling that we've seen before. You can choose to manually skip it if you want to, which is very cool. Adjusted the location of some settlements, making them more condensed, which is good. Adjusted the health value of the final bosses. A lot of people said the health was far too high, especially if they enraged to actually kill them effectively. So a lot of players unfortunately lost out on the Prince title because they could not effectively kill both bosses if one of the bosses were already dead. Reworked the Mage Relic ability Recharge, which is now called Absorb. That's going to be a big change, I think. We'll have to see. The Mage Relic just came out, so they've already reworked it. Removed several enemy formations that were difficult to defeat and added formations that included heroes that were released more recently. Adjusted the contents of militia rewards, adjusted the price of militia rewards. And there is Lucretia. They said Lucretia is underperforming as we've seen. Made adjustments to the abilities Hellfire, Death Wish, Signature ability, Animus, and the exclusive furniture Blazing Fury. So they reworked all of it, as you can see there. They said she is really underperforming their expectations. So there was going to be an adjustment to Lucretia coming, which there it is. So we got Lucretia, definitely some changes. Quite a few reworks to the Abyssal Expedition, making it a lot better, especially with the resting period. Brand new artifact coming out, some rework to the VIP 8, which is going to be good. Reducing difficulties, chapter 31 to 36. That's when you start getting into the multiple teams. Reworked monthly cards. Dismal Maze is the real big thing out of here. The Arcade Labyrinth. I'm hoping that you can run both. You might be able to do the normal and this Dismal Maze, or if it's going to lock you into the Dismal Maze and you can't do the original one. So that we'll have to see. And of course, we do have the new support artifact coming, as well as another Misty Valley and the new hero Mortis. So coming very soon. So guys, let me know in the comments what you guys think about the patch notes. I'm super excited. Misty Valley, I love. The Abyssal Expedition, very cool feature. Dismal Maze is going to be amazing as well. New support artifact is coming. New heroes are coming. Wow, absolutely crazy. So again, let me know in the comments what you guys think. And as always, thank you guys for watching.